Catching me after the live. Oh, I got hair on me. Take a look at the description box below, the pinned comment below. That is where you can find the timestamps for today's reading. We are going from Aries to Pisces, individually looking at love predictions for everybody's greatest and highest good. For those that are live, thank you so much for joining me during this live. I do appreciate you guys. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in. I think my dogs want to come in the room. I'm trying to figure out if I should let the dogs in or not. I'll let the dogs out. That's right. I'm the one. Corny. All right, we're getting started at 5 minutes in. As you come in, do not forget to hit that like button and head on down to the comments down below. Say hi. Say where you're watching this from. We're letting everyone kind of trickle in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. The like button, wherever it is on your screen. It wakes up the algorithm. Getting started at 5 minutes in. Oh, it's raining outside. That's why the dogs are wanting to come in. I see. Well, they'll be out there with my kids. Okay, guys, we're getting started at 5 minutes in. Love predictions for everyone. Hey, Zach. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me here on this live. We're giving everybody about 5 minutes. Do me a favor, if you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button. Hey, Soul Truth. Good morning, 5:33 a.m. Well, I appreciate you spending your morning with me, or your evening. I don't know if you just got off or you're about to go into work, but either way, I do appreciate you spending that time with me. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces, but we're going to get started at 5 minutes in, letting everybody get a chance to come in, get the algorithm warmed up. It's morning. All right, it's your morning time. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for spending your morning with me. All right, guys, come on in. Hit that like button up above or wherever it is on your screen, the thumbs up. Get that algorithm rocking. This is something that we do every Tuesday. It's nothing new. But I always give the peoples at least 5 minutes to head to their phone or their TV or their laptop. Love predictions for today. Love is Liberation Collective. I love it. Triple Libra. Ooh, goodness. Well, I'm from Atlanta. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm a Libra moon, so we'll see what Libra has to say today. We're going in order from Aries to Pisces. Thank you for joining me. I love the name that you chose for your handle. It's beautiful. Do you have a store or something? Love is Liberation Collective. I love that. That's amazing. Come on in, guys. I see a lot of people in the house, and I don't see the right amount of likes. The math ain't mathin'. So if you're taking just a little bit of time out of your day to come and watch this tarot reading, please, as an energetic exchange, hit that like button. Wake up. Not the heart button, although I do appreciate that. It's a thumbs up button. Tap that thumbs up button. Get the algorithm woke up. And then head on down to the comments. While I have time, I'm going to shout everybody out. Hey, Epic Sauce, hi. Tim Wood, good evening to you. Lamar, Sun in Aries, Mercury, and Venus. My goodness, honey. I'm an Aries Sun. Epic Sauce, yeah, Virgo here. Appreciate you, Shawnee. Long time no see. Awesome. Thank you so much, South Truth. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking. I do appreciate you. 5 minutes in, we're going to get started. 5 minutes in, we're going to get started. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces, guys. So that means if you got to leave and then come back, no big deal. If you can't watch the whole thing, it's going to be published right after the live anyway. So you can always take a look at the description or the pinned comment below. New reader, trying to spread the love. Oh, yes, please. Thank you so very much for doing that. The world needs people who are connected and truly open to the divine, for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on Infinite Light. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Shawnee, and today we're going to be doing all signs, going from Aries to Pisces, looking at love predictions for everybody's greatest and highest good. It is my recommendation that you don't just look at your sun sign. Please don't just look at your sun sign. For all the people that are new in the house, every time I watch my sun sign, which is Aries, I always get on past energy, or I get the energy of me and my cousins, or I get the energy of me and my best friend. So I have to watch the rest of my chart. So I would suggest that you watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get a better gauge. If you don't have access to your chart, then I would suggest taking a look at the description box below. I've got a link down there. There's a way to get a free astrology chart provided by astrologyguy.com. That's all in the description box below. If you want to work with me, if you want a private reading, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to join the channel, take a look at the description box below. All that information is down there. I want to shout out everybody in the house that is here from my Instagram. Just reached 10,000 followers on Instagram last night, and I am so flippin' elated. So elated, because I've only been taking Instagram seriously for like maybe the last 2 months, maybe, and I hit 10,000. I was all choked up. I'm trying to get the same amount of followers and subscribers here on YouTube. So if you like the way I read, if you've ever watched me before, if I resonate with you in any way, shape, or form, consider subscribing to the channel. All right, without further ado, going from Aries to Pisces, guys, let's go, starting with the Rams. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for your greatest and highest good. Do me a favor, Aries, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. We are both adults here. So you get to use your own discernment, and you make decisions in your life based off of your experiences. I'm just here to try to help you get some clarity on your love life. The Aries, Jay Clark. The Aries, let's go. Aries, what do you got to say to Aries spirit? Thank you so much. Your love life, north, south, east, and west. Okay, Sagittarius energy here immediately right off the bat. We got Sagittarius full moon coming up, and that is that is an energy of going back and maybe having a second chance at love. Now, that doesn't mean that you're having a second chance with the old person in your life. It could just mean you've had a little break in love. And is Tam Tam in the house? Thank you so much for being here, Tam Tam. You know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. It's not for everybody. It's not going to be a resurgence of an old energy. But what it is, if you've been single for a while, it's let's give love a chance again. Let's try love again. So you could be faced with a new person coming into your arena, coming into your energetic field, coming into your reality. And I mean, Sagittarius could be significant, or it could just be this full moon that's significant. And the reason why I get Sagittarius is because when we're talking about directions, north, south, east, and west, those are the travelers, right? The travelers of the zodiac sign. And I do feel like you could have multiple options and opportunities coming towards you in the energy of love. Aries, you know Aries be like that anyways. Aries be like that anyways. Like, you always got like one crush that's just kind of sitting over there, and then you got somebody you mess with, and then somebody you used to mess with. That's kind of an Aries thing. Let's see what we got coming towards Aries. North, south, east, and west. Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Moon card. So we got a few moon references here, because even this directional card has a sun and a moon, but now it's heavy on the moon energy. So Pisces, Cancer, pretty heavily, could be Scorpio. I see a lot of Pisces on the table. And so what that means for me is sometimes the full moon is about release. Aries, for everybody listening, sometimes the full moon is about release. So if I got a lot of Pisces references on the table and you don't see yourself connecting with the Pisces, you're not currently connected with the Pisces, the biggest thing that this full moon is going to be bringing towards you over the next 7 days, Aries, is a release of delusion. If you get an opportunity to revisit a love, if you get an opportunity to revisit a love from the past, or you get an opportunity to revisit love in general, you're going to approach it without delusion. You're going to get to approach it with awareness, with clarity. This Three of Swords here is really saying, like, I'm not going to stab my own self in the back this time. Hi, Christina. Three of Swords for Aries, please. Love predictions. Guys, there could be a younger person headed your way. Or new, right? Or a younger new person. But whereas you might have been a person who was stuck in recovery mode, stuck in the reality that what you had tried up to this point wasn't working for you in love, this follow back, or this resurgence of a new era in love for you is showing up, and it's showing up kinder, and it's showing up gentler, and it's showing up how it should have, in a way, showed up when you were younger. But let's just be honest. Like, hindsight is 2020. You didn't know the things that you know now. I pray to God that you are paying attention to your own patterns of behavior when it comes to love. Aries, what I'm seeing here is a reciprocal kind of love. You probably don't even know exactly who this person is with this moon card here and multiple moon references here. But when it comes, it's going to be more gentle than you've ever been used to. And that can freak people out. So be careful that you are not sabotaging the connection when you get happiness in your life. Tell me about this person coming towards the Aries collective, please. Here we go, Scorpio. I said not really that much Scorpio, and then here it goes a Scorpio, like a pretty strong Scorpio reference with this Death card, the Seven of Wands, the Justice, Libra reference, and then at the bottom of the deck, here he or she is, the King of Wands. I feel whomever this person is, and for some of you guys, this could actually be somebody that you already have a crush on. Let me know if that's the case. But I feel like whomever this person is that you're going to be connecting with and engaged with this week, Aries, they give off this air like, I'm getting an Aries whose self-esteem has been kind of shot over the years because of just love entanglement. That doesn't mean that you're not presenting as the cutesy Aries you are. That doesn't mean that you're not presenting as the vivacious and the bubbly Aries, out in public, but maybe behind closed doors, there could be a little bit of self-shaming that you do. And especially when the universe brings you this person, I'm almost getting the Aries feeling like, oh shit, are they really going to be coming through for me? Like second guessing, right? But with this Justice card here, because you've, and the Seven of Wands, because you've blocked yourself kind of from going back into old patterns, you get to invite this new person. And it's like the cause and effect of you going at it and keeping with the momentum of self-realization and still believing in love, not giving up on love. But this Death card is kind of coming here telling me that your reality is going to shift very quickly. And it's going to be a deep kind of visceral shift. Whomever this person is, they are going to pick at some of your old wounds that you've neglected to pay attention to. And I'm not talking about in a triggering sort of way where you go fisticuffs. This is healthier than that. This is somebody that reflects enough about what you've been missing in love, what you've been missing in relationship, that you start paying attention to that. In other words, this person is healing. Tell me about how this person is going to show up for Aries over the next 7 days. The Emperor, the Knight of Cups, come on now. The Three of Pentacles and the Moon card twice. More water references. You don't see it for what it is initially. You don't. You don't understand the weight and the magnitude of this person in your life initially. You don't. And it scares the bejesus out of some of you guys. Again, and I'm repeating myself, but I just really need to hammer it in, right? It scares the bejesus out of some of you guys when, good morning, when you get somebody who reflects your potential. Because let's be honest, Aries sometimes has the tendency to see other people's potential and then project that on the connection before the other person is even ready to see their own potential. And then it spirals into negativity after that. But this person sees your potential. Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, solid. Super solid person. I love that. I'm kind of weary when I get the King of Wands in a love reading, because I wonder if he or she has commitment on their mind, or if they're just going to play with my Aries like a little toy, right? Because they kind of have that Rico Suave about them. And sometimes we as Aries get caught up in the fire dynamic of other people. But for the fact that the Emperor is showing up in an Aries reading, that's crazy positive. Followed by the Knight of Cups. This escalates beyond just a crush. And I said, I think that some of you guys already have a crush on somebody, and it's not really going anywhere. The Three of Pentacles is telling me maybe you work with this person, maybe you see this person on a regular basis. This could, for some of you guys, be like your gym crush or something like that. But you see or communicate with this person, or you will see or communicate with this person on a regular basis over the next 7 days. This person's intentions with you, the Fool card. Okay. This person's feeling, that's good. That's again, it just reiterates new energy. How's this person going to feel? How does this person already feel about the Aries, for those who already know who this person is? The Judgment card. I feel like you are both stirring up feelings inside. I could be talking to an Aries who hasn't been in a relationship in a long time, and you could be connecting with a person who has felt that way as well. How is Aries going to feel about this person, please? How is Aries going to feel about this person? The Ace of New. Guys, new energy on the table. It's possible. That's you, Aries, towards this. It's possible. This could work out. That's what I'm getting from you, Aries. This could work out. Tell me something that Aries doesn't see coming when it comes to this connection, please. The Seven of Pentacles, long term. Guys, this could be a really long term. Three of Wands, might need to move or relocate. The Six of Wands. Guys. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I love how the Queen and the King of Wands came out. And again, I would have been like, I don't know, this seems a bit passion forward, if the Emperor wouldn't have come out, if the Six of Wands wouldn't have come out, if the Ace of Pentacles wouldn't have come out. I mean, I'm talking about the Judgment card, the Fool card, guys. For some of you guys, and with the Moon coming out a couple of times, there could be a bit of a delay, like in this kind of getting off the ground, but don't second guess it. Remember, I said at the very beginning, hopefully you're not just joining me, but if you are just joining me, don't feel free to rewind. But I said at the very beginning, you're not going into new connections delusional anymore. You're not going into new connections projecting other people's potential anymore. You're not going into new connections just focusing on the passion anymore. Is it important? You better. Yeah. But is that all there is? No. We've already learned that lesson. Have we not? Aries. There's more to the story in love than just passion. All right. Aries, I hope that that helped. Let me know in the comments down below if this is where we depart. I suggest you watching more of your chart, especially if you're just watching as your Aries sun, but it's up to you, boo. If this is where we depart, I love you. Until next time, guys. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, you got a good number, 2024. I myself have been seeing 24 a lot. Let me know in the comments down below if you have been seeing 24. 24 adds up to a 6. And so I feel like there's either going to be a call for you to bring balance in your love life, or you will be finding balance. And balance, I mean reciprocal balance in your love life. I love that. All right, let's see here. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, greatest and highest good. Taurus, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity about your love life, okay? If this particular reading doesn't pertain to you and your situation, watch your other placements. For Taurus, if you cuspers don't, these Aries cuspers are always coming, Aries, Taurus cuspers, Taurus, Aries cuspers, who wants to get billed first? It doesn't matter. Are always coming into this reading. I always get such strong energy flowing between these two zodiac signs. North, South, East, and West is the same card that came out for Aries. Can I get another card for Taurus, please? Another dominant energy for Taurus in their love life, please, over the next 7 days. King. This is definitely King of Pentacles energy. So Taurus, you can go either way. You can go either direction. You haven't made the choice yet. It can go either way. I haven't made the choice yet. Look at how he's looking at this. It's kind of meant to be like a compass, but there's a tree in the middle. So there's even more earth energy. So there's a lot of earth energy here. Trying to get it grounded. You haven't made a choice about something yet, Taurus. Where do we want to go? Here? Okay. Taurus. You're looking at something, or you're looking at someone. 9 of Wands just flew out. Am I ready to go again? Am I ready to go at it again? Can I handle it again? It can go either direction. This is conversations that I'm feeling for you in your head, in your heart. It can go either way. Let's see. You might be looking at a connection that you're calling in. Either way, you're going to know who this person is. You're not a single. This is not for a single Taurus who just don't know anybody. Just don't have anybody in their mind. Just coming here like, I don't know, tell me about my love life. I haven't met anybody. This is not going to be your reading. Hey there. This is not going to be your reading. This is for a Taurus who has already their eye on a particular connection or a particular person. But you're unsure about something. All right, here we go. For Taurus. You haven't made a move yet because you're unsure. It can go either direction. 4s, north, south, east, and west, and then 4 of Pentacles here, again with this earth energy. So you could be dealing with somebody who has heavy Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. Or you do. And you're leaning really heavily, if that's true. You're leaning really heavy on that not fast-moving energy at all for protection. Because, again, going back to what I said, it can go either way. Oh my God, this is not even a tarot card. This is just an intro to the deck. It's significant. Once revealed. See, the biggest thing is that this is different energy for you, Taurus. Whereas normally you might have not moved fast out of kind of stubbornness, out of ego. It's not that. This is a more learned energy. I'm not going to make the choice yet until my path is revealed. Right? Leaning heavily on your relationship with the divine. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. It's an amazing energetic exchange. It helps me get connected to you and you me, vice versa, for everybody's greatest and highest good. The Emperor, see, I was talking about some Aries stuff, the Ace of Cups, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Yet again, this looking. Whoa, that's pretty. I love that. Thank you for that flow state sticker. That was beautiful. I want a t-shirt. Look at this. Same thing. Looking in the same direction. And some of you guys, this is analysis of the past. You know, you could be, with this Ace of Cups, you could be thinking about getting into a new connection with somebody. And it would be like onesie twosies of you that are thinking about going back to a relationship that's failed several times. Like, it's not going to be everybody because it kind of flew out of the deck and then I put it back into the deck and the Nine of Wands hasn't really come out again. But based off of the spread that I'm looking at right now, your biggest thing is stability with the fours and this Emperor here. I'm not going, the delusion is gone we're only 2 zodiac signs in, but the delusion is gone. You're not moving slow out of stubbornness. You're moving slow because you're moving intentionally. Who is this person that Taurus is looking at over the next 7 days? Tell me about Tam, it's happening again. Well, whoever it is, you're trying not to talk to them on a normal basis, or they are somebody that recently went through some sort of breakup and you already know, like, it's kind of like raw right now. Like, I don't know if now is the good time to go because I've always liked you. I'm so glad that you're single now, but this is not going to be everybody's story, especially when it gets very specific, but I'm going to tell you what it is that I see. That's my job. It's like, I don't want to be your rebound. I'm going to give you some time to heal if this is your story. I'm going to give you some time to heal because I want to be long term. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me about this person that Taurus is connecting with. What does it say, Shawnee? Give me a second, baby. Give me a second, baby. You are collecting a lot of data on this person. You could be somehow or another able to kind of, I don't know, overhear conversations, be around them somehow. Page of Swords. There's something about their energy that you look up to. Six of Wands. Even if they had gone through some rock bottom kind of energy in the recent past, and you know that's relative depending on who this person is, you see them elevating themselves, and they're going at it alone. Their independence is strong, but you still see this person as being long term, and so you're still giving them their space. Let's ask, how does this person feel about the Taurus? How does this person feel about the Taurus, please, right now? If they were being completely honest with themselves and me, how does this person feel about the Taurus? The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, I shuffled. Don't worry about that. I'm going to do it again. How does this person feel about the Taurus? The World card, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. There's something here about if y'all were to start communicating, it would have to be online. So I don't know if this is like a long distance connection. It would have to be Zoom, FaceTime. I don't know why I came up with Zoom first. Maybe there's a significance in that. Maybe it's somebody that you know from in a professional setting. So it would have to be Zoom first. How do they feel about you? They like the way that you speak. For some of you guys, you're really funny. And your wittiness for them is uber attractive. And every time they see you, they're like, oh, there goes whatever, wherever you got Taurus in your chart. Oh, there goes Taurus. How do you feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person, please? The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and then the Justice card. See? If this is your story, you know that this person is recovering from something. You're waiting until you get the guidance from your God, from your greatest and highest good, from your future self. You're giving them space purposely. Because then when it's time, when you get the green light, baby, pounce. Give me the green light. We can go all night. For you, I'm ready to go right now, but you're not. Man, you like this person. Where is this connection going over the next 7 days? Because I don't know if I think you might still be giving this person space. Where's this connection going over the next 7 days? High Priestess, what did I say? You might still be giving this person space. Now, this whole thing could be reversed. You just got out of something and you want to make sure that before you connect with this person, you get your shit taken care of. Take it as it resonates. The Nine of Pentacles, somebody's trying to get independence. The Hermit, and then the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to reach out. This is you, Taurus. I'm going to reach out, but right now ain't the time. You're still collecting information on this person somehow. I mean, you could be purposely astro traveling to this person, depending on how woo you are in your dreams. You know, having conversations with them in the 5D. You could be, again, they could be somebody that you work with, and you're just like, huh, every time they're on the Zoom, right? They could show up somehow near you, and every time you're like, I'm gonna get that one, but first we gotta clean up house first. I'm gonna put this card away. We don't need that for the rest of the day. But it was significant for you. It helped me tell the story. Taurus, let me know. You're doing a good job. Taurus, you're doing a good job. You are doing a good job. Allowing space to happen and waiting for the green light from the divine. That is perfect. Just make sure that you check yourself every now and then. I said it. Making sure that you're not staying in analysis paralysis and you get to the point where you talk yourself out of it. If you've already got your eyes set on a prize, it's one thing to give it time so that you can make sure it's a healthy entrance. And then there's another thing where you start sabotaging love. You can smell it too. Somebody said they have this deck. I thought I was tripping. Guys, I have this foil deck. I got this foil deck a couple of years ago. And I'm talking about from the time I opened it. Oh, I love this. Every time I take it out. Why does it smell like that? So I've got this tarot deck that smells. Somebody in the comment. I'm going off on a tangent because I thought I love feeling seen. One thing that I love is feeling seen. Y2K, you make me feel like I'm not tripping. I've got this ancient Italian deck too, and it smells so good. I don't know why they smell like that, but I'm happy for it. Yay! I thought I was tripping. I asked my daughter, like, smell this. Hey, smell this. Does it smell bad to you? No, it smells good. It's like, I don't know, it's floral. I love floral stuff. All right, here we go. Yes, thank you. All right, let's go to Gemini. Thank you, Tam Tam. This is why you have moderators. Tam Tam is my sergeant at arms, keeping me on track. Thank you. All right, Gemini. Gemini and Gemini placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. I am here for your greatest and highest good. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is to try to give you some clarity on your love life, all right? So come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. If this reading does not resonate with you, that doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. That just means you might need to check your other placements, okay? All right, for Gemini, What do we have coming towards Gemini next 7 days in the energy of romantic love? I'm ready to go right now. Spirit, what the heck are you doing? Because I'm not here to go all night. Spirit is fucking with me, y'all. What in the absolute fork is happening here? I need to stop cussing so much. North, south, east, and west. You know, I initially identified that as a Sagittarius full moon card. And so let's just say that that's what it is, because it came out for Aries, it came out for Taurus, and it's coming out now for Gemini. So how about this, Spirit? Okay, so if you're saying that that's the Sagittarius full moon, what specifically is Gemini getting out of this with the within the next 7 days, please? Romantic love? All right, thank you. Time to tinker. Tinkerbell. Time to tinker. Time to work on something, Gemini. This Sagittarius full moon for you is exposing something that needs a little bit of work. And it's going to require some innovation. I wonder what planets are in Aquarius right now. It's going to require a little bit of innovation. It's going to require a little bit of thinking outside the box. I'm going to just go ahead and claim this energy, kind of like a side message. I want to start doing these lives with an astrologer. Back in the day, I did these lives a couple of times with somebody, and that was great. I love going live with somebody else. I want to start doing these with somebody who, you know, an astrologer. And the reason is because I'm seeing this card as Sagittarius full moon, and I'm seeing this card and I'm thinking, okay, Aquarius, but I don't know where Aquarius is, what's in Aquarius. And it's probably significant in your reading. So let's manifest that. Tam Tam, say a prayer for me, please. Everybody in the house, say a prayer for me, please, so I can connect with somebody during these readings. Okay, here we go. Gemini. Four of Pentacles. That's the same card that came out with Taurus energy. So you might be, I'm just going to say it, might have a little Earth energy as well. You might have a little ego that you've got to overcome over the next 7 days when it comes to your romantic love life. The awesome thing is that you got this King of Pentacles here. Thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate you. Four of Pentacles for Gemini, please. The Ten of Swords and the Judgment. Oh, so here's the story. Damn it, brain. You guys, I literally said, so here's the story. So where did my brain go? Let me know if you could see where my brain is going. Not all of my thoughts are downloads. This is what I'm seeing very clearly, and it could be the energy of a lot of people right now, considering that it came out for Aries. It is that you are still kind of trapped. For the Gemini that I'm talking to, you are still kind of trapped in yesteryear, the past, from the things that didn't work out. You're trying to separate yourself from the energy of the things that didn't work out. And what I was going to sing was the Brady Bunch. So I could be talking to some Geminis whose prime was in the 70s, right? It's not going to be everybody, but that could be confirmation for you guys. But this Ten of Swords here and this Judgment card coming out with the Four of Pentacles is you don't want a resurgence of the past. This Nine of Cups, this Knight of Cups with this absolutely beautiful earth sign here, and it doesn't have to be an earth sign. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I love the Emperor, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. And the reason why is because these are very grounded energies. There's somebody that you are afraid could potentially knock you off your feet that you're dealing with the next 7 days, Gemini. Tell me about how this could play out for Gemini over the next 7 days. Ooh, the Empress, what I say? What did I say? The Empress. Oh, the Sun card. Talk about a path being illuminated. Ooh, where you gotta stop telling yourself a story. The World card, 3 major arcana, the Knight of Pentacles. Guys, you have longevity on your hands. Gemini, you hear me? The biggest ask for you is to think outside of the box, to make sure that you're calling this in, to make sure that if it's already here, you're like, I just met somebody. I just met somebody and he looks like this, or he behaves this way, or she is like really solid, and it's kind of freaky how solid she is, right? The old paradigms are falling. The old narratives are going away. Some of you guys met this person online, meeting up with this person this week, Gemini, and they look as good as their pictures. What intention does this King of Pentacles have with the Gemini, please? The Chariot. Can I come see you? Can we go out on a date? The Knight of Pentacles twice. We don't have to, ooh, the Two of Cups, yes. Ooh, the Four of Wands, yes. That is the energy of the King of Pentacles, longevity. If you met this person online, this person could be asking you to go out on a date. Can I come see you? Can I come visit you? Can I come pick you up? And for you, you're like, I'm used to the person saying, come on and go with me. Bam, bam, come on over to my place. And you're not used to the person who is like, can I take you out for coffee? Starting it slow. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are coming up with people, or meeting and mingling with people who are exactly what you needed. But it was the wrong time. So now you're getting it exactly when you're ready for it. Exactly when you're aligned for it. The Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. They see something with you, Gemini. How does Gemini feel about this person? They see something with you, Gemini. The Five of Swords. You're so used to not getting what you want. That's why Spirit started it out with, hey, we're about to give you something, but in order for you to make this last, you're going to need to get out of your head about the past. The past didn't work out. Thank God. Thank God. Listen to me. The past didn't work out. Thank God. Because guess what? Something better. How is this going to push Gemini out of their own way? How can this person push Gemini out of their own way? The Lover's card. You have to choose love. Hey, Croatia. Guys, I've been thinking about Croatia for a while. That is a beautiful place. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I've seen you before. Haven't seen you in a while, though. The Sun card twice, Gemini. I'm done. At the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. See, get rid of it. 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 The past happened in the past so that it can ready you for the alignment with this absolutely solid person now. Oh, but it took a long time. Gemini, if you don't stop talking. Yeah, but it couldn't have happened 10 years ago when I was younger. If it would have, you would have messed it up, and they would have too. Do you listen? Are you listening to what I'm saying? You keep talking. You keep talking and not listening. I want you to listen to what the universe is telling you. Very solid individual coming in. Don't worry about how long it took. Don't worry about that. It's here now. Make it last now. Make it last forever. Candace Walker is in the comments down below, and she's like, I've been trying to tell this Gemini man. You know, you want to know what Gemini does? They gotta listen. Geminis, Hey, if this ain't my personal reading, baby. All right. But let me just tell you this. Aries here too. Let me just tell you this. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you better buckle up and be ready for the ride because it's a challenge. They challenge themselves every single day. Not to listen to their own narrative, to listen to their own narrative. Remember, they got twins fighting all the time. So if you're in here and you're connecting, if you're cross-watching and you're connecting with a Gemini, then you need to be ready to connect with those sides of the Gemini. You know what I'm going to suggest? I'm going to suggest taking a look at the description box below. There is a link to astrologyguy.com. All right. His name is Sean Breathwaite. He's absolutely wonderful. They call him the astrologer to the celebrities, celebrity astrologer. He's been on TV a couple of times. Take a look at his link down below. You can also go to Astrology Guy on YouTube. And basically I'm trying to help you out, Gemini. And I think maybe Gemini, you should do this too, so you can get out of your own way. Okay, boo? All in the energy of love. I love you. But I say you go down there and you start watching some of these videos and start learning about what it's like being in a relationship with a Gemini, the things that turn them on, the things that turn them off, the things that they're looking for, their competing energies. How they can grow into a solid. Now, you're not here to teach nobody else. You're not here to grow anybody else. In that, you're not here to lead somebody to make them drink. You can maybe say, "Hey, look at this!" Like the old adage, like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. It's not your responsibility to do that for another adult, but you can at least control your energy. And I would say, learning about what it's like being in a relationship with a Gemini is like a good idea because it's challenging for them, so it's going to be challenging for an outsider. All right, but that doesn't mean they can't love. Yeah, definitely, for sure. My favorite Gemini in the whole entire world. He's not here, God rest his soul, but he definitely spread the energy of love. We all know him as the purple one. Prince. As a person who's dated mostly Geminis, good luck. Let's not bash. They are kind of tricky and difficult at the same time. But let me tell you something. If you have a relationship built on, I want to learn more about you and vice versa, and the two adults adulting through a relationship, coming together to overcome, it'd be great. You will have so much fun with the Gemini. You wouldn't even want to go towards, once you get an elevated and mature Gemini, you're not going to want nothing else. All right. Okay. All right, Tam, let's go to Cancer. Are we in class or are we at a tarot reading? I'm not even going to read that out loud, Tam. All right, Cancer. God, let's not bash. We're not bashing, baby. We are not here to bash. Cancer. I love you guys. All right, Cancer. Cancer, what am I trying to say? Cancer, this is for you. I think so, at least. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If this isn't your reading, check out your other placements. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. This week, we're talking about love predictions for your greatest and highest good. What do we have for Cancer, please, Spirit? King. Y'all see me shuffle, right? It's been like the same 3 cards the whole deck. King. Let me see. I don't get anything off of that right away. I mean, he's cute. Oh, this is the King of Pentacles. And I can't get out of my head. Make it last forever and ever. Thank God I found you. Guys, if I was blessed with a beautiful voice, Shawnee would not be here reading tarot. You better believe you would be chanting my name in some arena somewhere. And it would just be Shawnee, just like Madonna. One word, one name. Okay, so singing could be significant. Music could be significant here. You are showing up as the King of Pentacles. Let's figure out why. What is going on in Cancer's love life over the next 7 days? Wanting it to last forever. I just want to make sure you're not in like a comfort zone. All right, oh, here we go. Let me talk to this Queen of Wands. What does the Queen of Wands have going on? Some text messages between you and the Queen of Wands. Some tee-hee and ha-haing between you and the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but this person is super independent and could care less what other people think about their life. For sure. Let's see what else is coming next 7 days. The Nine of Swords, interesting. The Six of Cups. I'm getting the way I pull cards is coming up a little bit different. The Two of Pentacles. Don't tell me you guys are juggling between two people, Cancer. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles, please. Just set me straight, Spirit. The King of Cups. So you've got somebody over the next 7 days that you're kind of going back and forth with in your head, or they're entering your life and exiting your life and entering your life again. It's been a while since we talked. Oh, hey, there you are again, picking up like as if nothing has happened. There's this really long energy here. And it could even be like somebody new that you're connecting with, but like for some reason y'all just click, right? Why is this Nine of Swords here between Cancer and this person? The Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about that. The Emperor, again, with this fire sign energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the Aries card here. This could provide you with a little bit of stress and anxiety. Hey. Hey, how you doing, Brooklyn? This could bring you a little bit of anxiety this week. It's probably the back and forth, the in and out, the inconsistent kind of energy between you and this person. Tell me about how this is playing out in Cancer's anxiety. Wow, that's fucked up. Because that's exactly what I just heard in my mind. How is this playing out in Cancer's anxiety over the next 7 days? I'm going to have to get this person's intentions. The Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, he's been coming out a lot, the Queen of Swords, and then the High Priestess. Like, Cancer, I do feel like you're telling yourself, okay, the next time I talk to this person, I'm going to say it. And then you don't. Or vice versa. They hear from you. They haven't heard from you in a long time. The Queen of Swords, they're trying to just keep it surface level. You know, let's say that you guys work with this person in some way, shape, or form, and they're just trying to keep the conversation about work, right? Or this is, you know, a long time person that you've known, and they're trying to just keep the conversation surface level, not trying to bring too many emotions to the table, the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, but underneath the surface, there is a lot of feelings. The Knight of Cups. What is this Queen of Wands? How does this Queen of Wands feel about the Cancer, please, Spirit? The Judgment card. Judgment. The Nine of Wands. I'm talking about this in and out energy between you and this person. The Four of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands. I was just talking to a Cancer friend of mine, and I was like, oh, I guess we don't talk anymore. I guess it's not like that. It's just a friendship. I guess we don't. This reminds me of this. I guess me and my homie don't talk anymore. And then almost like less than a minute after that, he called me. I was like, hey, what's up? I feel like this is the conversation. I mean, this is the energy between you and that person. Cancer, this person sees you as an in and out kind of energy, but whenever you come around, Six of Wands, like you light them up. There's not a lot of stress in the conversation, and I think it's because maybe I'm going to pull on your energy in a second, but I think it's because maybe y'all kind of keep it surface level on purpose. We're going to find out why. How does a Cancer feel? And no, this is not my reading. That's not a love partner that I'm connected to. This is for romantic love. It just reminds me of that. All right. How does a Cancer feel about this person? The Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Check it out. The Six of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Six of Cups twice. Whomever this person is, they either remind you of something from your past, or it is somebody that you've known for a really, really long time. And for whatever reason, y'all are keeping it surface level. I want to find out a little bit more about why this is just all staying surface level. Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles can tell me, Cancer, sometimes, especially in a love reading, you got your main person, and then you got this extra person. Two people in your world, right? This could be teetering. This could be teetering on third party energy here. Why is it surface level? Queen of Swords. Again, with the surface level, Queen of Swords comes out twice. Queen of Swords comes out twice. What intention do you have? What intention does Cancer have with this connection between them and the Queen of Wands? Excitement. This is fun. This is exciting. This conversation is exciting. I'm attracted to the person. What do you ultimately long-term want? What do you ultimately long-term want with this person, Cancer? The Star card. I'm gonna cover her up. It's the Star card. She's naked. Tell me more about that. The Seven of Swords. And then how does what intention does this person have with this connection with you, Cancer? The Five of Swords. Tell me some more about that. The King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. Here goes the King of Pentacles. Is this person wanting to invest this pentacle in this connection with the Cancer? There's a lot of people on this table. This is the King of Wands. Got the King and the Queen of Wands. The King and the Queen of Swords. Essentially what I see is we have two ambitious people just hanging out. I feel like, Cancer, you have with this Two of Pentacles and this, what was it? The Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you've got another connection that you're more concerned about. That you're concerned about the High Priestess. Essentially what I'm seeing here is between you and this person trying to pretend like y'all don't like each other. Somebody said cross watcher and nah, blocked. Okay. But you and this person are pretending like you don't like each other. So this is an energy of you and somebody who keeps the energetic door open between the two of you guys. Since you have another person, there's a lot of people on this table. Maybe they've got another person and you've got another person and y'all come together and y'all pretend like, nah, we just friends. How does Cancer's main squeeze feel about them? If you have another person, like an actual person that you fucks with, that's your partner, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, how does that person feel about the Cancer longevity? For whatever reason, I don't think that person knows about this person. because they believe y'all are ride or die together. And then you see that the pentacle is here. It could also mean like, nah, I'm going to stick with my Cancer because Cancer is a goal-oriented person and they're always going to bring in the money. Something about money. How does Cancer feel about the person that they've got around them, like in an actual identifiable relationship with? I've been getting this story for you. Ooh, the High Priestess twice. I've been getting this story for you for a while, Cancer, that there's been third parties around you for a while. Keeping secrets. And then Drake says, telling everybody else but me. But I don't think you're telling anybody. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. The Sun card. You could have kids with the person that you're together with, in a partnership with. Let me get you some advice. Advice for Cancer. Or it just seems brighter. It just seems like something more secure. You have a lot of thoughts that you're not sharing about this person. I feel like the Cancer that I'm tapping into, and you're just going to have to take this however you take it. And I don't mean any offense. I'm definitely not the person to come to sugarcoat anything. But I have this feeling that Cancer, you are trying not to have your cake and eat it too. But you kind of are, because you're keeping the energetic door open between you and this person. And you know you like this other person. So some people might categorize that as cheating. Advice. Well, you gonna come for me, honey. Every time you comment down below, it just helps. So if you want to cuss me out, it's okay. It's okay. Advice. Hey, the Six of Swords. You do you, boo. But as advice, if you're looking for clarity, if the weight of having these doors open, these energetic doors open, is too much, then you might need to go towards the person that provides you with the most peace. I see kids in here as well. Just because there's a kid with this lady on the boat. Let me get some more on this Six of Swords. Why the Six of Swords, please? You might need to move on from both connections. It's up to you though, Cancer. The Hermit, you might need to move on from both connections. But again, it's up to you. It's just messy. There's so many people on the table. There's so many cards on the table. You guys do whatever you feel most compelled to do. You're an adult. So you've got your own, use your discernment. You've got your own goals in life. It's just that I feel like this other person doesn't know that you have feelings for your friend. And that's kind of messed up. All right. Somebody said we like people who keep it real. Cool. Thank you. All right. So that's for you, Cancer. Like and subscribe on your way out. Okay. Let's move on to Leo. Ooh, we are going to go long, baby. All right. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity about your romantic love situations. Leo, if this isn't your reading, I would consider checking out your other placements, all right? So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what are you trying to tell the Leo, please? Lighting your path. That's a Sun card. This is you. This is you shining in your relationship somehow, being center of attention. Okay, Leo, look at you being you. Being center of attention in your romantic love life over the next 7 days. All right, for Leo, romantic love, here we go. All eyes on Leo, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, the Sun card twice, right? And then the Fool card. I feel like I feel like you're making your decision on what direction you want to go in love. It could be choosing between two different people, which is why I feel like you got all eyes on you. But I feel like you want to do it like you need your space before you make your decision. The High Priestess. Tell me about this Two of Swords for Leo, please, next 7 days. Gathering information. The Page of Swords. Tell me about the people that are leaning on Leo romantically next 7 days, please. The Five of Cups. The Queen of Swords. There's a person. The Page of Wands. And then the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So the first person is showing up as somebody who's already starting to disconnect from you. Now, I don't think Leo likes that. Tell me about the second person. They're still exciting to you because they are kind of a mystery, but I feel like you're going to get bored with that here pretty soon. Tell me about the second person for Leo. The Ace of Swords. I think you're going to get bored with that pretty soon. Getting clarity. Tell me about the second person. The Devil card. The King of Wands. The King of Cups. And then the Four of Wands. Damn, is this the same story as Cancer? Kind of. Sort of. A little bit. You might have started like a flirting campaign with somebody. Or flirting with the idea. And the 24 is coming up again with the 6. So you might need to bring balance into your love life. I mean, hell, it looks like it. You might have started a flirting campaign with somebody. Leo, you're in a relationship with somebody and somebody else caught your eye. And then it just dissipated. And now you're left with going back home. You know, I see this very clearly, like, and it doesn't have to be your story, Leo, but this is what I see very clearly, like you having a gym crush. The number one rule about having a gym crush is to never talk to them. But you might have broke that rule, right? Never meet your idols. And then you start getting to know the person and you're just like, ugh. So I get this over the next 7 days, you flirting with somebody, and then you start having more conversation with them, and then you're like, well, this ain't gonna go anywhere. Well, let me go back home. There's weight to your relationship at home. The person that you have is solid, but this Devil card is here. And that could honestly be telling me that your relationship at home has also run its course. Hence you going to the gym this is just an idea, but hence you going towards somebody. I mean, think about it. If things at home were good, why would you even go towards somebody? How does this person, I'm not even going to talk about your crush because it's already dissipating. All right, how does this person at home feel about the Leo, please? The Knight of Swords. I'm not saying this is your story, but and I've experienced this in my life too, but I just saw something on my Instagram right before I came in here, just random, right? And it said that a man will sometimes, and I'm also not saying that you're a male, just listen to what I'm saying, okay? Open heart, open mind. A man will sometimes become mean towards the woman that he has at home when he starts wanting to cheat or start wanting to explore new things. That way, sometimes, and this is not going to be everybody's story. I feel like I need to reiterate that. That way there can be an open door. Like you argue and you're like, I'm just going to go get some fresh air. And then now you can go and kind of explore new territories. Or it's a way of deflecting. The Knight of Swords isn't nice sometimes with the words that they say. And sometimes they just say stuff. What intention does this person have with the Leo? What are they? The Five of Pentacles. Guys, I do feel like you already know for the Leo. Five of Pentacles comes up with both of these people. The common denominator is the Leo. But I feel like you already know that this connection at home is run its course. A relationship doesn't just die. There's a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of patterns, unaddressed behavior on both sides that feed into a relationship's death. How do you feel about this person at home? How does Leo feel about this person at home? The Ace of Cups. Don't do that. That's dirty. Don't do that. That is dirty. The Ace of Cups. What is your intention? Hold on, guys. I'm about to go off on Leo. What is a Leo's intentions with this person at the house? The Five of Cups. Whatever I said, whatever I did wrong, I didn't mean it. I want you back for good. Be careful, Leo. Be careful. I feel like this relationship, this dynamic that you have at the house is really raw. And if it's something that you want to work on with this person and this person wants to work on it with you and you guys could come together with the clear intention for us working together and giving simultaneously and in a consistent manner towards our goal of overcoming the lull that we're experiencing in our relationship, then cool, bravo, do it. I'm here. I'm an advocate for love. I am an advocate for love. But if you're coming back into the fold just because this outside thing didn't work out for you, then I would suggest the universe, you know what, I'm not going to give you advice. It's not a good look. I'm going to give you some advice. Advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. The Devil card. The Devil card. You and I know. You have to know on an intellectual level whether you've made peace with it or not. If I'm triggering you, I'm probably triggering you for a reason, Leo. I love you. I love you. I love you. Much love. But you have, come on, man. This ain't good, boo. The Devil card comes out twice. The Devil card comes out as your advice. This is Spirit saying, come on now. You already know. You already know. Don't try to put a Band-Aid on something that's still, I don't know what analogy I'm trying to use. There is a gaping hole between you and this person at home. Gaping. Abyss-like. You got to see that, right? So that needs to be addressed. It sounds like a good conversation. It sounds like several good conversations. Having an open heart, maturity, being emotionally aware, self-aware, and then being honest with yourself first. Is this something that you want to work on? Does this person even want to work on this with me? Or are things just over? Damn, Leo, shit. I love you. I hope that helped. Like and subscribe on your way out. No, I'm just kidding. So fucked up. I love you guys. All right, let's move on. We got Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do me a favor, come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind for the Virgos up in the house. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity about romantic love prediction for you for the next 7 days. Next 7 days as you watch this, not as I'm reporting this though. All right, for the Virgo, what do we have? For Virgo's greatest and highest good, what does romantic love look like for the Virgo? It says, up in smoke. Well, gosh darn. Up in Smoke. Isn't that a movie with Cheech and Chong? Up in Smoke. So smoking could be significant. California could be significant. Now I'm moving over to the East Coast. New York could be significant. Neck. I got a broken neck, a sore neck. What is it called? Wu-Tang Clan could be significant as well. Those could just be confirmations for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be full-fledged. She didn't name my state, my country, and my favorite movie. Okay. Well, that's just for some people to know. There's a genie on here. The Jinn, Up in Smoke. It's hard to see you and this person. It's hard to see past your own nose. It's hard to see your footing in it. It's not solid. You can't see a past. You can't see clearly the past without trying to fill in the gaps to make it make sense. You can't see the present and you can't see the future. There's just a lot of obscurity happening between you and this person next 7 days. All right, here we go. What's going on for Virgo? Romantic love life. The Lover's card. Say what, Spirit? The Lover's card? The Four of Cups. Interesting. The Six of Wands. What? What is going on? The Hangman. You wished for a different outcome? You wished for a different outcome between you and this person? Just to be clear, what did you wish for? For Virgo. What did Virgo wish for when it comes to them and this person? I haven't pulled on your person yet, but the High Priestess. Take me with you. Prince and Apollonia. Take this only as it resonates, Virgo, but what I'm getting is Aladdin. Do you trust me? It's like you want this person to come and get you out of the fog. Whomever this person is, do you trust me? You want them to reach out their hand, reach out the olive branch, contact you. Y'all remember, I don't know, it was a few years ago, there was this prince, because I was talking about Prince and Apollonia. There were these Prince memes that were rolling around social media. And it's like two people, like a happy, lovey couple. And they were like the memes would say something like, this could be us, but you're too busy. Fill in the blank with some sort of toxic energy, right? This could be us, but you're too busy still married to your other spouse, right? This could be us, but you're too busy focused on the past, right? This could be us, but you're too busy, whatever, right? That's what I feel here. Who is this person that Virgo is connecting with over the next 7 days? The Seven of Swords, the Star card, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Strength card. Leo could be significant here. Taurus could be significant. Gemini. This person is very strong. They had no choice but to be strong. So this person is a resilient, grit-filled type person. Infinity signs could be significant. A lot of star energy. Aquarius. The Queen of Pentacles. This person's been investing in themselves. So y'all aren't talking, I don't think. And I don't know if, how does this play out for Virgo next 7 days? You and your, the 10 of Pentacles, holy cowabunga. The Ace of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and then the Justice card. Holy shit. This ain't done. Are you still waiting for this person to come and get you though? For the Virgo, what is Virgo? Tell me more about this Empress energy. What does Virgo want with this connection, please, Spirit? The Queen of Cups, the Devil card, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of the 8 of Pentacles. Virgo, you over here playing. You gotta stop playing. We're not in the energy of what do they call it? What is it called? Damn, I think it starts with a V. Listen, we're all adults here, Virgo. If you want something, you gotta use your voice. Literally. If you want this person to have an exchange with you, Virgo, you gotta let them know that you're open to it. You can't just keep hiding behind your work or hiding in your corner. This isn't Cinderella. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. No, this is real life. You can be whatever you want to be, but you got to let the universe, you got to let other people know. What is happening here? Virgo, you've got a wish for this particular person to come forward, but I don't even know if they know that you're ready. I don't even know if they know that you would be reciprocal to it. It is a good movie. It's the best version. Brandy and Whitney Houston. See, that's why this Devil card is coming out. You can't shake this person's energy, but just because they can feel you thinking about them doesn't mean that they know that right now is a good time to call you. You got to somehow, there's some disconnect between the two of you guys. Tell me a little bit more about what Virgo wants with this person. The Knight of Wands. Virgo, the 3 of Swords. Okay, that's good. The 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you've matured now. Whereas back in the day, 3 of Swords, when things all got messed up between the two of you guys, it was all very sexual and passionate. Okay. And now you're looking for longevity, long term. You're looking for the family. You're looking for the home. You're looking to have a place to put the dogs and the grandkids. You know, I'm like a Virgo who you want like to have the barbecues over at the house and have the grandkids over there, you know, in the pool and stuff, and everybody's kind of hanging out. You see long term with this person. Didn't work out before. Okay, so let's pull a little bit more on this person's energy. What does this person want with the Virgo, please, Spirit? The Star card twice, the 8 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, second Sagittarius reference, but then also too, and when I see this Wheel of Fortune today, I'm really getting the Sagittarius full moon, which makes sense. The 4 of Swords. This other person is like, but Virgo's not talking to me. You guys could have left this person on red. Is it that you have, my hair is doing a thing. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's doing a thing. What do you want? What do you want? We can't play games anymore, Virgo. You can't once in a while block this person and expect them to know when they've been unblocked, whatever it is. But you got this person in Aquarius energy just trying to be like, well, I guess Virgo don't want to talk to me, so I guess I got to be open to inviting in somebody else from the collective into my life. I've tried every which way. I've tried being soft. I've tried being firm. I've tried being sexual. I've tried being nonchalant. Nonchalant is the word. Thank you. Thank you, Tam Tam. Nonchalant is the word. There's no nonchalant anymore. Not in this day and age. Anyways, you've got this person wanting to talk to you, but you got to give them the green light somehow. Whatever that means for you, Virgo. Even if you just send, you want this person to come towards you. You want this person to kind of chase you. You want to rebirth something in this. But even if that means, this is about to be super immature, but if you want some out of the box kind of ways to get this person's attention, maybe you like one of their posts on social media if you're not blocked. And you try to look them up on social media, you can't find them, maybe you are still blocked. Maybe you need to move on from it. You can send a text message, hey, how you doing? If it's the person's birthday is coming up, hey, happy birthday. Happy Memorial Day. If you live in the States, or whatever holiday is coming up, you can be that. Or you can just say, I've been thinking about you. You've been on my mind. I saw this one guy on Instagram, and he said, you can, if you want to start up like an icebreaker, if you don't know what to say, you can find the silliest, most ridiculous emoji on your phone, and then send that to this person if you've got their phone number, and just text them this emoji and say, this made me think of you. How have you been doing? I mean, or you could just be super adult and just be like, you know what? I hope I'm not overstepping. I hope you're not with somebody else, but I missed you and I really wanted to see if we can have a conversation. But the nonchalantness, it don't go for this part of 2026. The planets won't let it happen. The universe is not letting it happen. The response from this person is going to be all the evidence you need to know on if you need to get over it or if you guys have a future together. All right. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out if you want to work with me in any capacity. All that information is down below. All right. Love you, Virgo. Let's go to Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Libras in the house. Use your discernment when you're listening to these messages, Libra. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. This time we're talking about romantic love predictions for the Libra. I know some of you guys I've been waiting an hour and 27 minutes. Let's go. All right, I was talking to the people here in the live. Thank you so much for joining me, Libra. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button. For the Libra, greatest and highest good love predictions for Libra. Restoration. All right, come on now. Restoration. You notice the red on there, right? Ooh, I like the red. Oh, red and green. Red and green. I like that. It's a passionate time for you, Libra. It's a very passion-forward time for you, Libra. Very much. I like that. The heart is here, though. The heart is here. You're not just letting the loins lead the party. You're allowing the heart to come in as well. Here we go. You might be attracted to somebody, though, because there's a lot of red energy on here. But you're like, oh, come on, heart. Come on, heart. We're not going to think with that brain. We're going to think with this brain. For Libra, next 7 days, restoration. The moon card could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of conversation between you and this person. Ooh, conversation and passion. At the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Emperor. Yes, I like the Emperor coming through in a love reading. This is new with this Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And you know what? That's newish. It's newish because it's already at Knights. So it had to have gone through an Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and then a Page of Swords, a Page of Wands. So there's a few weeks behind this, a couple of months for some of you guys, this connection with this Emperor. Take it as it resonates. Don't force anything. Why is this moon card here, please? Some of you guys didn't see this coming. Look at the confirmation. Some of you guys did not see this coming. Somebody could have came and kind of swept you off your feet, Libra. For some of you guys, where you weren't even giving love a try. All right, Beyonce. Some of you guys weren't even investing in the love idea. You know, you had other things you were working on. Here comes the Emperor. What's going to happen between Libra and this Emperor next 7 days, please, Spirit? The Hangman, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Eights are significant here. And then the dang Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, this is a work connection, and you guys are moving out of that work connection into unknown territory, right? Elevating your connection. Others of you guys, and I'm hearing Janet Jackson, on an escapade. On an escapade, baby. Might be calling out of work, having PTO days, leaving work a little bit early so that you can romance with this Emperor. Leave it on the wall. Leave life on the wall. Leave it on the wall. Michael Jackson just came. Michael Jackson's in the house. Michael Jackson just came in here for you, Libra. I feel like your energy around this Emperor is that of, now I can have some fun. My whole life isn't wrapped around work now. I just now realized that both of them, I just got both of the Jacksons. I just now realized that. This Emperor comes to the table very, very mature and very motivated and very much somebody who is not a bum. And I think that's where you feel comfortable over the next 7 days, exploring that connection a little bit more, because yeah, even though they came out of nowhere and they were kind of uninvited at the time, it's like Spirit is gifting you with a person, or has gifted you with a person who's stable, right? And so you can leave the 9 to 5 and go and have fun. What intention does this Emperor have with but you already got Two of Cups in a love reading, so that's great. You already got the Emperor in a love reading, so that's great. What intention does this Emperor have with the Libra, please? The 10 of Cups. Yes. So how do they feel about the Libra, please, Spirit? The 6 of Pentacles. Libra, you better go down to the comments down below. I claim this Emperor, honey. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This person is wanting to invest in this. Libra, come here. Let's go have some fun. Let me plan a date with you. Or somebody already in the comments down below, like, oh, I'm claiming this. This is the type of person that will hold your coat. There's chivalry in this person. And if this person is showing up as a female for you, this is the type of person that will, let me upgrade you, kind of Beyonce stuff. How's Libra? What intention does Libra have with this connection, please? What intention does Libra have? The Magician. The Magician. I dreamt you up. I dreamt you up. Where did you come from? I dreamt you up. Your wishes really can come true, huh, Libra? I'm gonna do right by this one, is what I'm hearing. Not in a way that you self-sabotage, self-sacrifice, though, right? Not in a way that you self-sacrifice, right? Okay, but I am hearing I'm going to do right by this one. And it could just be the energy of the connection, of the relationship. That's crazy. That's the song I said I want my next love to be like, okay. But not, again, let's go back to the upgrade you, right? Not in the energy of self-sacrificing, though. It's two solid people coming to lift each other up, right? Yes. How are you going to feel about this person, or how does a Libra already feel about this person? The Five of Swords, why? Oh. So you already know that there are going to be some people in your arena, in your life, or in this person's life that's not going to like the fact that you guys are together. And you're just like, and this is what I'm getting, right? You let me know in the comments down below. You're just like, do you know how long I've waited? Do you have any clue how long I've prayed for a person like this? I don't give a shit what you have to say. What does she say? Don't rain on my parade. Don't rain on my parade. Okay. All right. Well, this looks good. It really does look good for you and this person. A lot of conversation, a lot of sexual attention, or, some escapades like I was talking about earlier, right? Just make sure that self-sacrifice kept coming up. So you've done a lot of work to lead up to you manifesting this person and this connection. Pay attention to you still. You still matter. You always did, and you always will. Advice for the Libra. The World card. It's a new cycle. It's a new dawn, a new day, and it's a new life for you. And then also for some of you guys, there's a lot of chatting using your phones and stuff. Remember, you still got a job to do. And I saw that you trying to leave a little bit early to go play with this person. So just make sure you still put yourself first. All right. I love you, Libra. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head on down to the comments down below and say, I claim that energy. All right. I love you guys. Mwah. Let's move on to Scorpio. I forgot where we were. I almost said Sagittarius. And there could be some significance in the fact that I almost said Sagittarius leading up to the Scorpio reading. Let's see what we got here. For the Scorpios in the house, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could be your reading. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. But if it's not, that's okay. Check out your other placements. I highly suggest you do. Help you get a better gauge on whatever it is that Spirit is trying to tell you about your romantic love life. My intention with this reading is trying to get you some clarity, okay? So, without further ado, for Scorpio's greatest and highest good, romantic, too many cards. Romantic love energy for Scorpio, please. Wayward paths. Which way did he go? Oh, a false start. Hold on, let me show you. Here you go. There's something false. For some of you guys, you really thought that a relationship was more than it was. Like, you could have had somebody that was a very heavy karmic, very heavy catalyst for you. Meaning somebody that was meant to come into your life and shake some shit up on purpose so that you can learn and elevate from it. Not for you to get stuck in a loop with that person, but you might have got stuck in a loop with that person. And because there's so many people on social media and on YouTube that dive so fucking deep in this twin flame shit, and they feed delusion. You might have got caught up in a delusion thinking that this person was like a soulmate. There's definitely a soul bond. Thinking that this person was a twin flame, expecting and hoping and praying that things were going to come back. But it might have been wayward for a little while. Lost, like a lost soul here on earth, expecting that was going to be your person. But I feel like you were pointed in the wrong direction. And there could have been a time of you, Scorpio, where you didn't want to get pointed in the right direction. Sometimes when you've got a delusion and there's somebody out there feeding that delusion, it's so comfortable, it's so comforting. I'm not crazy because all of these signs point to me not being crazy, but I do feel like you are uncrossing your arms around your heart space over the next 7 days, Scorpio, and you're starting to see that connection for what it really was and why that person was in your stratosphere, in your energy, in your life. But you're taking it in stride, though, for whomever this is. You really are. All of that off of this card. All of that off of this card. Here we go. Scorpio. Some of you guys could be into kind of witchy kind of stuff. I don't know, that's just what I'm getting off of that. For Scorpio. The Tower. See? Epiphany. Epiphany. Trying to build something that was never, so, you know, it's like trying to build something that only had the foundation was only rated for like a one-story house, meaning that it was a chapter that was meant to happen. It was meant to be awe-inspiring. It was meant to be triggering. It was meant to be catalytic, but it was never meant to go past a certain stage in your life. But you built more stories onto it. You built it higher and higher, and now that's getting, it has no choice but to break away because it was never built to go that long. This is like dragging something a relationship a lot longer, a situationship, a connection a lot longer than it needed to be dragged in your life. You're getting the awareness of that now. The Three of Wands, yes. Because you are disconnecting from that connection, which was, let's be honest, slightly delusional, but it's okay. Sometimes we get comfort in our delusion as we're growing. But you're shaking that off, right? And because you're shaking that off, what you are calling in is the Knight of Cups. I don't know how to identify this yet. Sometimes this is like an actual love offer, but let me pull a little bit more. The Magician. This is all about manifesting something different in love. Expect it. Expect love to look different for you now because of what you went through, because of all that you learned even when you were trapped in the stories and the narratives that now make no sense. But now you got hindsight, right? Now you're gifted with hindsight. Oh, now I see why this person was put in my life, on my path. Don't beat yourself up over that, though. Everything is happening in divine timing. And I know people don't like to hear that, but it's true. Scorpio. I'm done. I said I was trying to figure out, like, this cup. Like, what is this meaning? And for you, it's a new love. You've let go of the past. You're seeing it for what it really was. And you're understanding that it didn't work out for a reason. It was only meant to be for a season. And you are calling in new love for Scorpio. The Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Here, why are these foil cards in here? Sagittarius. Get out of my deck. This damn Sagittarius energy. Here it goes again. This, I'll keep it on the desk. That's not a real, you're learning the truth. And for some of you guys, it's quite literally with a Sagittarius. And for others of you guys, the release of the full moon in Sagittarius is illuminating. It's going to be so fucking bright for you. Sorry for cussing. I'm trying to keep from doing it, but I felt like I needed to emphasize. It was a false twin flame. Somebody said this. It was a false soulmate. Soul union? Soul contract? Yes. But very karmic. on purpose. What card goes underneath that? Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. You never gave up. Never gave up. And now you're more careful. You're still open. You filled your cup up. Five of Wands, please. Here we go. The anticipation, the night. For some of you guys, whoever this person is, like, I feel like you're just expecting them to circle back and then to try to give you some sort of offer. And I honestly feel like you're going to be like, that's funny, because no. Tell me about this new person that's coming towards Scorpio, please. Tell me about this new person that's coming towards Scorpio. And then I almost get you like the audacity of this person. Now you want to choose me? Oh, I almost said a really bad word that would have got me not. I'm not at home with my friends, Shawnee. I'm with my friends, but I'm not at home. You will be judged. I feel like you might be saying to this person, y'all, I almost got demonetized. Almost lost so many subscribers. I feel like you're saying to this person, either outwardly or inwardly, you're like, yo, this person really thought you was gonna leave me alone for all this time, come and rattle up my life and then come back? Especially, and I'm getting all this energy off of this right here for Scorpio. So you got the here, the Emperor again, my goodness, at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, girl. Leave me alone. Just don't around. Hey, you got a new person, the Emperor. A new person, the Emperor coming. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords keeps coming up, and I feel like these are people that some of you guys, and I know I'm just talking to the Scorpio, but some of you guys already know who this Emperor is. But because you were so trapped in thinking that this past person was going to come back and thinking that this past person meant more to your future self than they ever really did, you weren't investing in whomever this Emperor was. So there's somebody that you already know, and that's why they're showing up as in this night energy. I mean, they're showing up as an Emperor, which is awesome, but that's why they're showing up in this night energy. Like, you already have had conversations with this person. You've already had, wow, they look good. Of course they look good. They're showing up as the Emperor. The Emperor always looks good. Emperor, never mind. How does this Emperor feel about the Scorpio, please, Spirit? The Two of Swords. The Six of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. This could be talking about you having a blockage in your energy until you finally and fully release this person from the past. But this could also be talking about them having a blockage in their energy until they finally release a person from their past, or a person that they've been dealing with, the person that they've been messing around with. The Six of Wands is telling me between these two energies, they're going to figure it out. I mean, it's literally sandwiched between these two energies. They're going to figure it out at the bottom of the deck for this person. Five of Pentacles. You might be unknowingly waiting energetically on this person to be single. Maybe you know they are, and that's why you haven't really given it too much thought. And maybe that's why you thought maybe this wasn't your person, or your next person, or the next person you're going to be in a relationship with, because you're like, well, it's clearly not that person because they're in a relationship, right? How does Scorpio feel about this person, please? The Queen of Swords. See, I'm saying this is a person that, Nine of Swords, you have conversation with this person. The Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups comes out twice. That's you. Some of you guys actually work with this person or in some sort of team with this person. Like, I don't know, like if you're an athlete, maybe you're on a team with this person, some sort of association with this person. Y'all are in some same sort of circle. The Nine of Swords. The Five of Swords. For some of you guys, you say, when I see it, I'll believe it. What intention does this Emperor have with the Scorpio? The Ace of Pentacles. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to believe it now blindly or not. But either way, this person wants to connect with you. You're calling in something true, all right, for the Scorpios. You're calling in something true. I don't think you believe it because the proof is in the pudding. Well, the pudding's about to be served. Advice for the Scorpio. Advice for the Scorpio in this energy, calling it in. The Nine of Pentacles, make sure your energy is free. Stop second guessing this old person. You get readings, like let's say you like readings a lot. I mean, hell, you're watching this tarot reading. If you're watching twin flame reading, stop. Just stop. And I'm not saying you're not on a twin flame journey, but I kind of am. Just stop. Just stop doing it. It's going to feed the delusion. If you're watching readings and the title of the reading says, you're reuniting with this person from the past, they can't stop thinking about you, stop. The only thing you're welcoming in is new energy, because the new energy is quite literally here on the table for you, Scorpio. All right, that's your advice. I hope that it helps. Can I tell you, Scorpio? Can I please tell you, please? I mean, I'm telling you anyway, it's my channel. I've been in this energy before. You just gotta let it go. You gotta reconnecting. Here we go. You just gotta let it go, Scorpio. Allow this new energy. That's what the universe wants to give you. All right, and I think you know who this person is. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helped. Like and subscribe on your way out. I love you. Thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate you. All right, before we call in Sagittarius energy, a little tea and a little bit of water. You're like, why does our water look like that? It's because I live in Houston. The water is shit in Houston. No, I mean, as true as that is, I got stuff in there. I got to mix in. My homemade Gatorade, kind of. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. Tam Tam, remember we said, cheers, Tam Tam, cheers. Sagittarius, go get your drink, baby. If you're here watching the Sagittarius reading, go get your drink. Kick back and relax. Open your heart and open your mind. All right? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for all of those placements. If this particular reading isn't yours, or it doesn't feel like it resonates, check out your other placements. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention is to try to get you some clarity, speaking very specifically about romantic love for Sagittarius. Romantic love for Sagittarius, greatest and highest good. Here we go. Stage of play. There's that butterfly. Butterflies. Ladybugs. Hawks. These are all flying things. There's a lot of air energy around you, Sagittarius. There's a lot of air energy around you. I mean, when we dig into your reading, you could be dealing with confirmation of Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But then it could just be you thinking a lot about your heart space with her wearing the green dress and there being green around her stage of play. A lot of eyes could be on you right now, Sagittarius. Stage of play. All eyes on me. Sagittarius. Romantic love energy. What do we got? the Tower, Aries, Gemini, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands. I'm gonna get, do I keep this whole thing or do I start a new one? A new one? Okay. All right, side message for some of you guys. It's kind of a replay that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Sagittarius, if you leave something out long enough, it might go cold, right? And essentially what I was saying a couple of weeks ago is that if you've got somebody that, if you're circling back to somebody from the past, you might need to know that they're no longer available in whatever way, shape, or form. And that's what I'm seeing here on the table. For those of you guys who are still kind of toying with going back to somebody from your past, Spirit said to get a new pull for you, and I will. But if your mind has been set on somebody from the past, I don't believe that they're open. They're about to run into a new soul union or a new person, or they already have. So essentially what I'm seeing here is that a tower happened in their life. What happened is that they're connecting with somebody, and then here you go with the conversation and the wands trying to approach this person, but I don't think that they're there. It's like I'm seeing very clearly this Knight of Swords saying and then I'm hearing freaking now he's a Cancer though, so I don't know if Cancer is significant or not, but fourth house energy could be very significant with this other person. But I'm hearing, I'm here to save you, the cavalry is here, dear. I don't know what is his name, Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire. But I'm seeing this knight running towards somebody, and it's just an illusion. It just disappears, right? You've seen that in the movies where somebody walks through, you think it's an actual person, but it's like a ghost. There's that How High reference too, again. So there's a ghost of your past. They're not there anymore. The reciprocation is not going to be there anymore. All right, that was somebody's entire reading. Okay, for Sagittarius, a new reading for Sagittarius. New love for Sagittarius, please. New love, please. Or is it existing relationship? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Here we go. It says, clear space, clear mind. Sagittarius, clear space, clear mind. Dragons could be significant for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, dragons could be significant for you. This oh, I see it. I see it. Yes, I do. The dragon and the pearl. The dragon and the pearl. So each dragon is said, I think it could be in, I don't want to misspeak. In some folklore, I'll just say folklore, because I don't know exactly where it originates, what country, what culture. But in some folklore, a dragon's power comes from the pearl. And it has to protect that pearl, because if somebody steals it away, then the dragon could die, or the dragon could become mortal. And so that's what it is. Like this next week for you, Sagittarius, is you're being asked to really look at your own essence. Hi there, Lisa. It's really asking you to take a look at your own essence, your heart space, your soul. Why are you asking Sagittarius in a romantic love reading to look at their essence? Clear space, clear mind. The Ten of Pentacles, because you're calling in power dynamic, power couple kind of things. And in order for you to truly align with that, this is like cord cutting. This is energetic clearing for you, Sagittarius. In order for you to really align with that, you need to protect. You need to protect with intention your energy, Sagittarius. Four of Wands. The Temperance, Sagittarius is major arcana, main card. Sagittarius again. This full moon. You know, you could have been watching this entire reading and I just gave that last card pull that I did for you, Sagittarius. And I was talking about don't go back to the person from the past because they're not going to be there. It's just a ghost at this point, right? And you could have been like, oh, shucks, or I don't believe you. Well, guess what? It's bleeding into this. It's bleeding into this scenario. Over the next 7 days, Sagittarius, you get 2 Sagittarius cards, and I've already deemed this as being the Sagittarius full moon, which is happening, and it's a release. And it's understanding the truth beneath all of the layers. You made it right on time for Sagittarius. Awesome. It's understanding the truth beneath all of the layers. And what is happening is that the truth is the past is the past. Okay, we've got to be able to get to a mental headspace, a heart space where we can let it go and allow in the future. Okay, I don't know if you're complimenting me, but okay, that's enough. Thank you. No more compliments. I do appreciate it though, but I appreciate it more if you pay attention to the tarot reading. Okay? Thank you. All right, so what you're calling in, Sagittarius, is this 10 of Pentacles. And the only way that you can call in this power dynamic is if you temper yourself. As if you align with it. And the capability is here. For Sagittarius reading to get 2 Sagittarius cards, the capability is here. You are capable with aligning with this power couple dynamic. You are 100% capable of doing it. I want to set the story straight right now. What that past energy was, it was meant to teach you something about yourself. Probably several somethings about yourself. Tell me about this. Who is accompanying Sagittarius in this 10 of Pentacles energy in their future? The 8 of Wands. The 10 of Swords, the Star card, and the 7 of Wands. Oh, Sagittarius. I hate to have to be the bearer of this truth, but it's my job, and I take it very seriously. You're not ready yet for this 10 of Pentacles. You're not ready to accept in and align with a new energy, a new person, somebody you ain't never met with, somebody you ain't never fucked with before. There we go. Cool. I love it. I love it. Awesome. The biggest thing is that I remember I was talking about some cord cutting, some energetic cutting, some releasing of this past energy, this past person. Because your life is meant to be that of luxury. Your life is meant to be that of like power couple dynamics. Your life is meant to be that of look at this property, look at that property, like a diverse portfolio, right? And you can't get it if you're not fully aligned. It's like you've got one wheel on the track, but you need to get this other wheel on the track for you to be perfectly aligned with the train track and you can move forward. What this 8 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Star card, and this 7 of Wands is telling me is that some of you guys are going to actually not believe anything that I said, and you're going to try to reach out from the person from the past. And then that's going to be when you don't get the reciprocation, when you get left on red, or when you find out that you're blocked, or where they say, hey, I'm with somebody new, I'd appreciate it if you don't contact me anymore. That's when you're like, oh shit, Shawnee was right. Right? And then others of you guys, you're not going to contact anybody from your past. It's just going to take you a little bit to make peace with the idea that that door is no longer open. And then you will align yourself. All of that's here. The Star card fell on the Temperance card. Meaning, again, you have the capability. It is in your cards to overcome. And you are going to overcome. And you are going to align yourself. You just have to release the past first. Can I get a little bit of a taste of how this Ten of Pentacles is going to look for the Sagittarius? Can I get a little bit of a taste of how this, if they do the work, how is this going to look? The Knight of Swords. Oh, it could come sooner than you think. The Nine of Wands. The Four of Pentacles, highly protected. And then the Strength card. It can come sooner than you think. Definitely. And the thing is that with this Nine of Wands here, the person that you are connecting with is going to be so, like, I get two people that are battle sore. Like, oh, life has just put me through the ringer. And then they meet somebody that's like, you too? You too? Let's talk about it. It's almost like two people that are like, I've been through some shit, you've been through some shit, but we're still, you built a Fortune 500 company, and you built a Fortune 500 company, and wow, we have a lot of values in line. We have a lot of things in sync. We're both very driven people. Let's make this work together. And it's a protected thing. It's not going to pass you up. But here's the thing. If you're not aligned with it, you will sabotage it when the opportunity presents itself. Advice. Advice for Sagittarius in this energy, please. Advice for Sagittarius. The Eight of Swords. See beyond. You've got to learn to see beyond. Sometimes the Eight of Swords is somebody thinking that there's only one way. There's only one person. There's only one soulmate. There's only one path. No. There's 8 other paths behind you. There's 8 other ideas behind you. You got to just release yourself of the direction you're standing in and then look out. There's more ways to tackle. There's more ways than one to tackle life. There's more ways than one to tackle heartache. There's more ways than one to tackle the past. There's more ways than one to tackle obstacles. And if it didn't work the first way and it hasn't worked for you the first way, then you have the ability to go back to the drawing board and start again. Oh, I'm so glad. Full of Life said, this is so useful. Thank you. I'm so glad for that. I'm so glad for that. All right. Thank you for letting me know in the comments down below, and thank you for communicating with the universe that this is something that you're open to. It's somebody like you, and it's energies that you hold that are going to see that Ten of Pentacles. And I love that for you. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, if you want a personal reading, all that information is down below. All right. Thank you, Tam Tam. Okay, that's for Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Much love to you, boo. All right, let's go for Capricorn. Tam Tam, you are awesome. Thank you. Capricorn. As a matter of fact, Tam Tam, shoot me an email, okay? We can try to connect over the next couple of weeks when my calendar is available and your calendar is available, and we can do something, baby. Shoot me an email though after this if you remember. All right, Capricorn. My dog is trying to get in. Capricorn, you got dogs? My dog is trying to get in, is probably tired of playing with the kids out there in the house. All right, Capricorn, that could be significant for you. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. If this doesn't feel like your story, if this doesn't feel like your energy, consider checking out your other placements. My intention with this reading, though, is to try to get you some clarity about romantic love coming your way over the next 7 days. Do I let him in, though? I just feel like if I let him in, he's going to ask to go out. All of this is significant for you, Capricorn. All of this is significant for you. Do I let them in? Listen to the words that I'm saying as I'm walking over here to try to get my dog. Hold on. Come on. It wasn't even the dog that I thought it was. It was a completely different dog. Oh. All right, did you hear what I'm saying? Everything that happens in a reading happens for a reason. Okay, so the first thing I said was, do I let them in? Because I feel like if I let them in, they're going to want to leave anyways. So I feel like I've got a Capricorn who has already made their mind up about the energy that they can give. And there's a worry that if you let in a new energy, or you let back in this person, whatever it is for you, I haven't even pulled any cards, then you're like, they're going to see something about me, learn something about me, and then they're just going to leave. And then here I am stuck. I've been vulnerable again. I thought that that was my dog Cooper at the door. It's not. It was my dog Robin. So there's also something about, I thought that it was going to be this person, and that didn't work out. So maybe there's a new person at the door for you. What are you trying to see? It says, I'm a Virgo. You can't really see the timing, but Virgo is at 1 hour, 14 minutes. But you can't really see the timing until it's published. But I'm on Capricorn, so it's just a couple ahead. Well, it's actually more than that. All right, here we go for Capricorn. Official reading. That could have been your whole story. Romantic love for Capricorn, please. It says, generous spirit. You know, if we lean in on everything, if we lean on everything that happened around your reading just now, like, there are things that happen to us as people along our path that leave scars. And some of us have scars that just don't go away. Like, they're there. It's not that you haven't tried to address it. It's not like you're trying to make an excuse, but it is a scar nonetheless. It's a chip in your life, and it's now a part of you. And so some of us think, well, because we've experienced this thing, because we've had this star, because of this chip, whatever it is, it's not leaving us perfect. It's not perfect in my eye, so it's definitely not going to be perfect in somebody else's eye. What I'm seeing with this generous spirit is like, yeah, but you're going to be perfect. It's going to be the perfect chip for somebody else. Do you see what I'm saying, Capricorn? For some reason, I'm getting like kids, for example, right? And that's not an imperfection, but some people have been told through naysayers or an old story that they've told themselves. I keep doing this. Like, when I get to the Sagittarius and Capricorn reading, my mouth gets really dry. Who's going to want you? You're single at 50? You got kids? I don't know, something like that, right? Nobody wants to date somebody with kids. You've been divorced. Who's going to want to date you? Nobody's going to want to date somebody that's divorced. Come on. That is such hogwash. And it could be more serious than that. But everybody has a match. And that's what this is saying. Oh, B-Lux, I've been in your exact same boat in everything you just said. Many prayers out to you. Many prayers out to you. Everything you just said, I've literally experienced. No, I already said that. So Virgo reading is at 1 hour and 14 minutes, but this video has not published. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. You're going to have to just keep rewinding and listening. I try to keep saying the names of the zodiac signs that I'm reading on. I'm not Madison, guys. I don't have a board that says I'm on Capricorn, and I'm not. Who's Tyler Tarot? He's got a banner going across this thing. A few people do. That's not me, boo. I just use my phone. I understand. I'm sending you many prayers for you on this healing journey. All right, for Capricorn, for those of you guys who are watching this after the live, I'm talking to the Emperor. Has been showing up a whole hell of a lot. A whole hell of a lot. Could be significant. You could be connecting with an Aries. But what I was saying is I'm communicating with the people in the live right now, in the chat. Emperor, tell me more about this. So there's a person immediately showing themselves up after everything that I've said. The Sun card. Don't make me cry, Spirit. The 7 of Wands. Oh, You're like doing this thing where you're trying not to be vulnerable because you know you've got that thing, whatever it is, Capricorn. And I know some of you guys may never ever go down to the comments down below and say, I got this thing. And that's okay. And I'm not asking you to expose your secrets or whatever. You never know who's going to read these things anyways. But I can see that there's something here. And I can see that you were trying not to let in this Emperor because there's something here. The Sun card came out in your reading though. Oh my God. You might be asked to just give it a try. Because you were not, Capricorn, put on this earth to just be alone because of the scars that you have. The Lover's card. Choose love. Give love a try. I think Jesus is a really good place to start. Somebody just said, I'm choosing Jesus. I think Jesus is a really good place to start. I really do. The one thing that Jesus believed in was love. So once you learn to love yourself first, this is the parables that he's teaching. Once you learn to love yourself first, you will be open to somebody loving you. All parts of you. Even the annoying parts. Even the smelly parts. Even the imperfect parts. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. This, again, the fear of if I integrate somebody there and I give them access to my anxieties, they're not going to want to be a team player with me anymore. The Emperor is here. Let's stop naysaying, okay? I love when people love themselves. I love when people give themselves a chance. I love when people give love a chance. I love when people give success and opportunity a chance. And it hurts me on like some other type of level shit. Like even to the point where I've had to open up to other people and vent when I see people in my collective that are like, this ain't me. This ain't for me. I don't deserve it. You do. Okay? Just let me do the rest of the reading without, please just give yourself an open heart and open mind. Tell me about the intentions that this Emperor has with a Capricorn, please. The Nine of Wands. Here's the thing. Like, let's just use an example. And I talked about this. I've been talking about this for a couple of years now. I'm not new to YouTube, guys. And I used to do these 5:30 a.m. lives for the Aries community. And I talked about one very specific day we were talking about your diagnosis is not you. Your past is not you. Your diagnosis is not you. So I'm getting this idea of somebody who is being introduced to this Emperor. But the Emperor doesn't get to the place that he or she is at through sheer perfection. No, the Emperor knows how to overcome and has also dealt with shit that didn't work in the past. And that's what makes them the Emperor, because they now know how to see an obstacle, identify an obstacle, overcome the obstacle, or avoid the obstacle, all through learned behavior. So what does this Eight of Wands tell me? This Nine of Wands tell me that they too have been wounded. You might be surprised to find out that this person, you're like, well, I'm getting like Love on the Spectrum as an idea, right? Love on the Spectrum is a reality show with people that are on the autism spectrum. And they match with other people who are on the spectrum as well. And I'm not saying that for you. I'm not saying you're on the spectrum or anything like that. And if you are, then this is just confirmation. But what I'm saying is this person has an openness to where you have breaks because they too have breaks. But they haven't given up. How's this person going to feel about the Capricorn, please? Well, this looks like a good opportunity. You want to talk some more? You want to talk about it? Do you want to take this? Do you want to take this? Do you want to invest in this a little bit? Because I'm willing to invest in this a little bit. How's a Capricorn feel about this person that's coming towards him? You might already know who this person is. I mean, for you to already feel guarded. But everybody's on different timelines. How's Capricorn going to feel about this person? The Three of Cups. If you haven't, okay, if you already met this person, you enjoy their company. If you haven't, and you could have met them through some sort of friend group or something like that. If you haven't met this person, you're going to enjoy their company. And you could meet them through some sort of friend group or something like that. Where are you going to want this connection to go for the Capricorn? Where are you going to want this connection to go? The Capricorn energy. The Devil card. You're mine. Wait, you have the same scars as me? You're mine. You must be for me. I'm never letting you go. Yes. The Capricorn Devil energy, please. The Capricorn Devil energy, please. The Five of Pentacles, come on. Oh, there's two people. The Magician. There's two people, and they're holding hands. We can overcome together. You're not alone anymore. We can overcome together. I tell you what, let's compare notes. Do you watch so-and-so? Like this is literally a conversation. Do you watch so-and-so on YouTube? Well, you should watch that. You should subscribe to this channel. Have you read this book about this? Well, I'm going to go ahead and get you a copy. I'm going to let you borrow mine. We should, like, literally, I think that we can overcome this together. The Magician is the same thing as this generous spirit. You created this as your reality. This person that matches and sees your flaws and is like, okay, so are we still going to go out for drinks? It's a conversation that's going to be scary. You get it off your chest and this person's either like, me too, or all right, I don't see you any differently. As a matter of fact, I'm so excited and happy that I can be with somebody that can be as upfront and that can trust me enough to be vulnerable with me so that you can allow me to make my decision. Decision made. Are we going for drinks or what? Advice for Capricorn. I love it. Advice for Capricorn. Say yes to the generous spirit, Capricorn. Say yes to the generous spirit, all right? And here it goes. Long time coming. This has been a long time coming. Seven of Pentacles is also telling me with the Magician, it's telling me that you dreamt this up. You co-created this opportunity. You got the Emperor, and you got the Magician, and you got the Three of Cups, and you got the Nine of Wands, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a good reading. Say thank you to the generous spirit, Capricorn. Yeah, I've done Sagittarius. You just got to rewind. I'm about to hit Aquarius. Like and subscribe, just like Tam said. Thank you guys so very much, Capricorn. I hope that worked. Helped you gain some clarity. Gain a little bit more, like a little oomph in your step. Like it's okay to love. All right? There's always somebody out there for everyone. There's always yeah. It's okay to love. I love you. Bye. Mwah. Moving on to Aquarius. 2/23/40. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, do me a favor. Come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. My intention with this reading, Aquarius, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity, specifically talking about love predictions for the Aquarius. Aquarius, if this isn't your reading, if it doesn't feel like it's your reading, if it feels like I don't know if I resonate with that, check out your other readings. Check out your other placements, okay? All right. You got dawn till dusk. Dawn till dusk. If it was from dusk till dawn, I would have said like you're dealing with a vampire or some energy vampire. If you get that reference, extra points for you. But it's dawn to dusk. Aquarius, it's changing for you, but your eyes are closed. Aquarius doesn't want to see it. Your love life is changing for you, but you don't want to see it. For some of you guys, like, it's been days, it's been a while that your love life has been changing, but you're not wanting to acknowledge it. Maybe you've gone into the Aquarius energy of just like kind of backing off. Just feel very strongly that you don't want this change. You see how the spirit's eyes are closed. There's an acknowledgement, like an intuitive, it's not even rational. Your eyes see it, but your heart hasn't processed the change. Your mind, you don't even want your mind to even process the change. You might be deliberately distracting yourself, deliberately ghosting a situation, not because you don't want it to, not because you don't want to be a part of it, but because you don't want to see the change. Aquarius, next 7 days. Trying to get you some clarity, boo. I want to help you see this. All right, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, this is a side message. So Aquarius says, I see you. And then I say, I see you too, boo. I always feel like somebody watching me. All right, let's get that energy out of here. All right, Aquarius, romantic love energy. The Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Star card. You could be dealing with some sort of, and I've been getting this for a little while. You could be dealing with somebody moving out or you moving out. And I'm getting this I want you back energy. It's like a song. It was playing in my head in some message earlier, some zodiac sign earlier, and it's playing in my head again. That whatever I said, whatever I've done, I didn't mean it. I want you back for good. The Star card here, Six of Cups, the Page of Wands. It's the Page of Wands is like, come on, can't we just move on from that? Six of Swords, Page of Wands. Come on, can't we just move on from that? Can we just get back to, it's almost like an energy of, maybe buying somebody some flowers or like showing some sort of gesture via some sort of present. Saying, here's a present. Like, can we just move on from the past? Because you really want it to heal. That's what you want, is for it to heal. Who's this person that Aquarius is dealing with over the next 7 days? Who is this person that Aquarius is dealing with over the next 7 days? Yeah, this is good. This is definitely somebody that you're married to, used to be married to, had talks with a family with. The Ten of Cups, for sure. This is existing relationship energy. This isn't anybody new. And tell me more about this person that Aquarius is, the Ace of Wands. They're expecting you to... Oh, I don't like how much I'm seeing this Ace of Wands look like a phallus. They're expecting you to come back into they're expecting you to make some sort of gesture. And for some of you guys, it's like a physical gesture. The Fool card. Some Aries energy on the table. Some Aquarius energy on the table. 2 and 2 together. The Two of Cups. Okay. So you're trying to mend something, and I think that this person is open to the mending of it. But you already see a change. Your energy told me that from the very beginning. So I wonder if I'm dealing with two people that are not addressing The issue, let's see, tell me about Aquarius's person. Let's get this. Aquarius person, no, what am I doing? A little lost. Maybe this person is a little bit swept up in your energy, Aquarius. The Ace of Wands fell out on the Ace of Wands. So you got some makeup sex. And this person is open to that. What is this person, how does this person feel about the Aquarius if they were being completely open with themselves and me? The Temperance. This is kind of this energy of like, have you cooled off now? Have you calmed down now? It's like two people argue and then Aquarius leaves. They do that disappearing thing that they do, and then they come back, and then your person's like, are you ready to come back in the house now? I got this energy for you for like several months ago. So if you've been watching me for at least several months and you've heard me say something like this again before, and this was your energy last time, this is your energy again this time, and that's what I'm saying. You're not paying attention to it's like the idea of the same argument coming up over and over again. If you want me to do a personal reading for you, then I can do a personal reading. For the person that's in the comments, how does Aquarius feel about their person? If they're being completely honest with themselves and me, how does Aquarius feel about their person? The Seven of Swords. What intention does Aquarius have with this connection? What intention does Aquarius have with this connection? The Four of Pentacles. This is, again, this energy of like ignoring the elephant in the room just to protect what you have. This is a couple who goes through the same, I don't know if it's a makeup to breakup, and for some of you guys you could resonate with that, but you go through like, somebody's asking for something and the other person's not willing to give it, argument. And then makeup sex. And then, it's like, take it as it resonates. The role can be flipped and reversed, but both of you guys are accepting in this energy and nobody's addressing the elephant in the room. And you are kind of seeing, Aquarius, you are kind of seeing, but you're hoping that if you don't say anything, they don't say anything. Makeup sex is on the table. This person takes the makeup sex. Now you're back in the house. Long term for this connection. Long term for this connection between Aquarius and this person. Long term for this connection. The Empress. The World card. The Seven of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Somebody might catch on. Not after, some of you guys might have some, in this back and forth kind of energy, somebody in this collective is going to have a pregnancy scare. That's not going to be for everybody, obviously, but somebody's going to have a pregnancy scare with this Empress and this womb sort of energy with the World card. But somebody's going to catch on. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a few more back and forths before whomever pulls in this Queen of Cups energy for them to be like, wait a minute, I see the pattern. And then there's going to be an ask for, we need to address this. And before we move on, no more sex this time. Before we move on, we need to address this. And so I'm not saying that your person is eventually going to get, or you could be doing it too, right? If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. But I'm not saying your person's going to give you an ultimatum, but they are going to, somebody's going to come to the table and say, okay, we can't keep, this is unhealthy. We can't keep doing this. We got to fix what's broken. We got to fix what's broken. All right, let me get Well, for the next week, though, the makeup sex is there for the Aquarius, and your person's open to it too. So, all right, let me get you advice for the Aquarius, please, dealing with this energy. Advice for the Aquarius, please. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles twice. It's almost, I'm hearing protect what you know, but like don't keep it to yourself. Give me some more on this Four of Pentacles. Why are you giving me Four of Pentacles twice for this Aquarius energy, please? The Three of Swords. Not for everybody, because a pentacle is sometimes an engagement ring, right? So for some of you guys, this is like your fourth marriage or your fourth major relationship. And then for others of you guys, this is like you've seen this before in other relationships. It just keeps coming out with different people. Same shit, different pot. It's going to end, if this is the case, this is going to end the same way that the other one ended. And then you're just going to call in somebody else if you don't pay attention to the common denominator. If you don't pay attention to the cycles, you're going to call somebody else. And it's going to be the same energy, different skin suit. So just be really careful and address it. You got to open your eyes up. Because the Three of Swords is a breakup. You have to open your eyes up and you have to address the elephant in the room. And when two adults are coming together to tackle the issue together with an open heart and an open mind, with intention, then it can work. But if only one person is fighting for the other person to wake up, that's evidence. And evidence is real, especially if it's based off of a pattern. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that helped. Sending you plenty of prayers for clarity, for peace, for love in your life, for sure, all right? If you want to work with me in any capacity, all that information is down below. Please do me a favor, Aquarius. Do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out, especially if this resonated with you. And if you do that, then I am already knowing that you are the type of person that is going to wake up. And I really pray for that for you, okay? All right, so without further ado, we're on the fishies. We're at Pisces. 23737 Pisces. 789. 789 10. Oh, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle for you, Pisces. 2 10s. You could be seeing 1010 lately on your clock, or the number 10 keeps coming up. 10 could be significant for you. The beginning of 2024 could have been very significant for you. The number 11 could be significant for you, so you could be seeing 1010 and 1111. But as we venture more and more into this year of 2026, I said 2024 earlier, but I meant 2026. You could feel like things are starting to open up for you, Pisces. No, 789, 99, 999. Yep. And then 1010, 11, 11. The year 2026 is very significant here. Energetic portals opening up for you in the energy of romantic love for Pisces. For Pisces, Pisces, do me a favor, come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. We're talking about romantic love. If this reading does not resonate with you, consider checking out your other placements. I would suggest you do so anyway, so you can get a better gauge on what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you. This person said, I'm a Cancer. Well, if you're not cross-watching for Pisces and you don't have any heavy Pisces placements, then if you want to watch the Cancer reading, definitely rewind a little bit, because we're hitting Pisces energy right now. Pisces, it says, lay the foundation. I said it. Thank you for the confirmation. Listen, a portal of new is happening for you. The beginning of 2026 could have been fucking interesting. I need to work on not cussing so much. Could have been freaking interesting, because that's the very beginning of the 2026. I get a lot of 10 energy, a lot of cycles closing, and then leading as 2026 progresses, new one energy is coming, right? So you could have left something. You had to break free of some energy, and it doesn't have to be a breakup. I mean, it could. We are talking about romantic love energy, but it could be like a releasing from like a family member, or a situation or a job, and now you're on your own and you're laying the foundation for yourself in love. And this could be you in this new portal starting a new romantic relationship, and you're laying down the foundation for that. But it took a lot of interesting before you even got to this point. 2026 is very significant for you, Pisces. And I feel like I've got some Pisces out there that's like, what year hasn't been? I know. But the good thing is that there's new happening for you at this stage, right here. Palm trees could be significant. Coconuts could be significant. Seashells could be significant for Pisces. The Five of Pentacles. What did I say? What did I say? Having to go out on your own. Like, some of you guys are even like single parents. Here I am. Here I am, universe. You asked me to release that thing. I did. Now I'm on my own. It's me and my responsibilities. Have you forgot about me? Can you hear me? Right? But it's still, this lay the foundation is the first card that came out. Ooh, the King of Cups. The Five of Wands. And then the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so you had a person. Didn't work out. And this could be recent energy for you, Pisces. In addition to all of the other stuff that you were going through, in addition to the other purging that you were going through, in addition to, there could have been a situation with this King of Cups that if this isn't like a long-term story for you, this is something that you're recognizing over the next 7 days. You're just like, this isn't the one. This isn't my person. This is a person that I came across with, maybe flirted with, maybe had a little bit of a situation with, but we're not working together. This can't be long-term. Eight of Pentacles. Back to the drawing board. Next 7 days, tell me about new love for Pisces then, if they're laying a foundation. Ooh, the Six of Wands. Little do you know, Pisces, somebody already has their eye on you. Little do you know. Tell me about this person that has their eye on Pisces as they're letting go of this King of Cups energy. I just feel like it just wasn't your person. I don't feel like there was a lot of arguing. It just didn't work out. You're just not a good match. Three of Wands. The Seven of Swords. I'm having a hard time with these cards. The Six of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot, Cancer energy. You could be going from one water sign to another water sign. I don't even know if you know people's charts like that, so let's not get hung up on that. But what could have happened, and I hear this very, very strongly in my heart and in my mind, is like you had like a person that you maybe mingled with, and you're like, just not good enough. We're not as compatible as I would like us to be. If I were to be with you, I would kind of be settling. So you might have intuitively, you might have through prayer, you might have with intention, even via journaling or having a conversation with the universe, you said something like that, but better. That's what I'm open to. Something kind of like that, but better than that. And here comes that energy. Tell me about this person, this chariot, this person driving this chariot towards Pisces, please. The Seven of Cups, the Queen of Cups, more, we got the King and the Queen of Cups on the table, on the board right now. The Eight of Swords and the Tower. I think that this is a closer energy than in the past. This person that was kind of like not quite fitting the bill of your next person, of your next relationship. I feel like you're literally ending it with that person like this week as I'm reading it. But the good thing is that you're tearing down that foundation and something better is coming. And I don't even think that you see it, or I don't even think that you know that this person has their eye on you with the Six of Wands. Tell me more about this person that has their eye on. It could be a water sign. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for you Pisces. Something about a Sagittarius. Something about Libra. Tell me about this person that's coming towards, and that could just be confirmation for you guys, but I'm not leaning too heavy. Pisces, the Moon card here, the Six of Cups here, the Hierophant here, and then the High Priestess. This isn't going to be for everybody. Gemini, I did the Gemini reading. I'm at the very end. I'm at Pisces. So if you want Gemini, you're going to have to rewind quite a bit. 34 minutes in the reading. Pisces, I think you see this person see you. You might be getting intuitive hits like, Some of you guys, this is kind of taboo. Some of you guys, this is like a boss or supervisor. Something about like this person having like this, with this Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, but there's something about this person having like this, I don't know if you're putting this person on a pedestal or they've got some sort of high societal sort of energy and you're seeing them and they're seeing you. Nobody's saying anything. So I want to know about this person's feelings. What feelings does this person have for Pisces, please, Spirit? What feelings does this person have? The Seven of Pentacles. I think they're a little shy. The Four of Wands, Cancer for me. The Knight of Pentacles. See, I get like this work situation, the Queen of Swords. I feel like this person is shy because of whatever taboo sort of energy surrounds this connection. I'm not picking up on another person. I'm getting like them feeling like there's some sort of rules around them interacting with you. How do you feel about this person, Pisces? How does Pisces feel about this person, please? The Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Hermit, and the Justice card. It would take a miracle. It would take a miracle for this person to see me. It would take a miracle for this person to see me. Guess what? Luck is on your side. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius full moon. This person could have overlooked you. Or at least you thought that's the way that they behaved. Like they didn't have their eyes on you. Like they didn't have a crush on you. Like they didn't have any feelings for you. And I have to remember that I'm talking to Pisces, so I got to make sure I'm not feeding any delusions here. But they've got more positive cards than you, which is telling me that they're more open to it than you are. But they're kind of they're very intentional about how they move and navigate life. And there could be more to that story. It's just not being shown in the swords. So the conversation could just be superficial, right, on the surface. And you, with these twos here, you want to work with somebody. You would like to engage with somebody, but you almost have overlooked this person as well, saying, well, it's not going to be that person. How is this going to evolve between Pisces and this person, please? How is this going to evolve between Pisces and this person, please? The Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, moving on, the Hangman, and then the Four of Swords, and finding peace. Tell me about this Four of Swords, please. Oh, well, where there was no conversation, there will soon be. You might find yourself talking to this person a lot, and then getting a more, through more engagement, you're kind of like, oh, so wait, hold on. You noticed that about me? you know, them giving you a compliment and you're like, I didn't even know you were there that day type thing. Like there's you and a person, and they're not really showing themselves other than them coming up as this Chariot card. But it's you and a person, and y'all both don't realize that y'all were once checking each other out. And what's going to happen is when you kind of let your guard down because you think nothing is going to come out of, hey, Red Birdie, you think nothing is going to come out of this connection, it picks right back up again. The conversation picked back up again. Conversation over the next 7 days is going to pick back up. And they're going to say things to you you don't even think that they noticed, and vice versa. So it's a lot of communication that's happening, and then it's a lot of genuine communication because there's not a lot of time to plan for it. Meaning it's going to happen either in person, impromptu is how we call it, or it's going to happen over some sort of energetic, exchange over social media or something like that. But it's not going to be like an email where you have time to compose your message and think about it, delete stuff and edit it and blah, blah, blah. It's just be a quick whip. And it's going to give both of you guys a new perspective. Where could this connection go for Pisces and this person? Where can this connection go for Pisces and this person? A lot of conversation. I'm telling you, some of you guys really work with this person some way, somehow. A lot of conversation. The Four of Wands comes out twice, okay? The Wheel of Fortune comes out twice for you, Pisces. And then the Magician. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Blue moons are my favorite, right? So a blue moon is when you get more than one full moon in a calendar month. And the blue moon gives you a chance to revisit something. And in that revisit, you find out if you need to cut it out or if it's something that's worth staying. And there's an idea of being able to revisit conversations with somebody. And in this new revisit of conversations, you're learning. And it's right on time. And you might catch feelings. That's what I'm getting long term. You might catch feelings for this person. Hey, what's the harm? What's the harm in a little bit? From what I see, you're single. So what's the harm? So if you are single and you resonate with this, you do you, boo. But Spirit is trying to help you not feel alone anymore. Five of Pentacles. Here we go. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces, please, in this energy. The Ten of Swords. You've been through so much that is now your time. Now, not everybody gets a new chance in love in a healthy way, all right? So you have to be careful what you put out into the universe, especially where Saturn is these days. You have to be, and Pluto. You have to be careful what you put out to the universe so you can make sure you get something healthy back, right? So just because you've been through a lot doesn't mean that Spirit is going to give you, they're going to give you what you're energetically ready for. So like I said, just because you've been through a lot doesn't mean like, oh, well, you've been through so much shit, so much pain, boom, here's a happy life. No, you have to be the person that with intention goes through each and every single one of these 10 swords and say, okay, how can I learn from these swords? And continue to look towards the horizon with a positive outlook. And that's what it is. Like for the Pisces that I'm talking to, you've evaluated these 10 swords and you've kept an optimistic outlook on the horizon. Like the sun is still going to come up today. The sun is still going to come up tomorrow. And as long as I'm living, I'm going to be here ready for love. And so the advice is to keep believing that love exists because it will meet you. You will find your way to that other shore and you will find your way to this person. My hand itches. So good luck on this venture with this person. These conversations look giving. Pisces, Red Birdie, I see you down there. What are you saying? Oh, okay. I see you, Red Birdie. Okay, girl. All right, y'all. That's y'all's reading for today. Thank you so much. Do I know their charts? Oh, yeah, I do know their chart. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Tam Tam. Don't forget to shoot me an email. You guys, thank you for joining me during this live. I love doing these things, and we will continue to do these for as long as I can. Until next time, I love you all so very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. That really does help out the channel. Bye, guys. See you. Bye.